Alright, 金姐 done，姚丹 done。OK, all done 啊。新宇好吗 ？OK 好。Alright, so let's discuss the answer. Now, a carpenter has stepped. Okay, a carpenter has stepped on the nail that's rusty and contain the material. The part become inflamed and causes it to become red and painful. So explain how this inflammatory response can destroy and neutralize the harmful microorganism and toxin in the early stage of infection. So you need to explain what happened during the what happened during the process. All right. So let's see the first one. Now, at first, what happened is the what I call that so the damaged tissue, okay, you will release the histamine. So this histamine is used for trigger the inflammation process. Okay, so so histamine will stimulate an immediate what I call immediate inflammatory response. Okay, then so the histamine will what happens is it will cause the blood capillary to expand. Okay, why? Because to allow more blood flows towards the infected area. Okay, then histamine also helps to increase the permeability of blood capillary to phagocyte. Okay, so he lets the what you call the phagocyte to enter easily. So the phagocyte will accumulate in the what you call that oh yeah, this is number 6, sorry. Okay, it will accumulate in the in the affected area. Okay, and then after the phagocyte and clotting factor accumulate there, so the blood clotting process will trigger, and the phagocytes will carry out phagocytosis. So this is how it's a combination of blood clotting and also the immunity process. So choose 6, 6 of them. Now, the inflammatory response is a second line of defense. Okay, so name the other two, what you call that, the two other second line of defense. Okay, inflammatory, we have one is fever also part of it, and also phagocytosis. Okay, these two marks. Oh, sorry, 2 marks. Now, let's see B. The individual is injected with substance X to give him immunity against the tuberculosis disease in the future. This is method 1. For method 2, individuals are injected with substances Y after being bitten by the snake. So for X, it is vaccines. Okay. Well, for Y is either anti-serum or anti-toxin. Okay. That's the answer. Now he wants you to compare the immunity. Okay. Immunity, these two immunity. So we go on one by one. For similarity, First thing first, both can protect the body from the infectious disease. Second one, both also involves antibodies. Third one, they both also involves antigen. And both of these are artificial immunity. Okay, now let us see the comparison here. Okay, for X, or we can say method one. So it's a artificial active immunity. Okay, it's an artificial active immunity. Okay. So next, the vaccine. Okay, vaccine is a suspension of pathogen that are weakened. Okay, they are weakened or dead or non-virulent, means that it become non-active. Okay, it become a non-active one. So this is for prevention. Okay, the process is for prevention, and it does not give immediate it does not give immediate protection. And the immunity lasts for a long period of time. And this vaccine injection is we administer it before. Okay. Okay, we administer it uh before being injected. Sorry, before being infected. 哇，好像不够写哦，因为它很多。Okay, the antibodies are produced by lymphocyte. Okay, are produced by lymphocytes. And number 8, the booster dose must be given to the booster dose must be given to, okay, so that it can boost the level of antibody. of antibody above the level of immunity. Okay, so this is the one. So now for method two, or we say Y, is an artificial passive immunity. It's an artificial passive immunity, and then okay, anti-serum is actually those with specific antibodies. Okay, this is for treatment when we need a very, a very immediate. Okay, when there's an immediate protection required. Okay, when the immediate protection is required. Okay, so it gives immediate protection. It gives immediate protection, and the immunity is temporary, or we call does not persist. It's not continue. It's not a continuous type, and okay. So anti-serum injection. Okay, we are administer it before. It can be before and after the infection, and after being infected. Okay, so the antibody for this is taking from the antibodies are obtained from the anti-serum. They are obtained from the anti-serum, and the booster dose is only given when the what you call that, the antibodies. Okay, it's only given that when the antibody level, antibody level of what you call that is when below the level of is when we say when the antibody in the blood, is when the antibody in the blood, it drops below the level of immunity. And at the same time, the patient is still suffer from the disease, infected by the disease. Okay, so this is how. So choose like how we do, right, when you can 4, 6 or 3, 7 or 2, 8. Okay, so there are 20 marks here. How many marks can you get? 20分你拿多少分？讲来听一下。Okay, 17, good. How about others? Okay, 17, so okay, got them 16, 17. Okay, very good. All right, try question 11. Okay, question 11 is a question of 20 marks as well. Okay, it's a question of 20 marks as well. So I give you 20 minutes start from now. Okay. Done. Let me know. Raise hand. Please allows me to go to washroom. Done? Can we discuss? Or still need some time? Okay, Jinjie done. Okay, I give you another 4 minutes. Okay. Okay, Nathaniel done. Gautam done. Okay, good. So wait. Okay, please wait me for a while. Okay, so if that's the case, so let's discuss. Okay, sorry, I have some message to reply. Okay, for question 11, diagram 11.1 shows the regulation of hormone Q towards the development in the ovary. So there's a pituitary gland will secrete the hormone Q. Hormone Q will lead to process P. So first, explain the effect of the pregnancy if okay, this one, corpus luteum, okay, suddenly degenerate during the first trimester of the pregnancy. So the first point is we need to mention R is corpus luteum. Okay, like always, okay, we need to mention first R is corpus luteum. Then from there, we mention what's the process. So R, or we say the corpus luteum will reduce and decrease and or smaller size. Okay, so then the level of with this it will become smaller and smaller. So the level of progesterone release, okay, will be decreases as well. And then if the progesterone become less, so the thickness of endometrium will reduce. So the thickness of endometrium wall will reduce. And then with this, the endometrium wall will be shading off. Okay, it will be shade off or disintegrate. So finally, the embryo will fail to implant. So it will fail to pregnant. So choose any five. Okay. Now, second, a woman has taken a contraceptive pill containing a hormone that's secreted by the structure R in high concentration starting on the day of menstruation every day. So explain of taking the contraceptive pill on the secretion of hormone Q. Okay, so hormone Q, okay, is released by pituitary gland, which will affect your process P like this. So it should be the, I think it should be either LH hormone or GnRH. Okay, so first, the first contraceptive pill normally contains a lot of progesterone or estrogen. Okay, it has a very high content of this. So this it will inhibits the secretion of hormone Q, or just how we say LH or GnRH. Okay, so with this, the process P, or we call this as a ovulation, will not occur because there's no secretion of LH or GnRH, and no ovulation, there will be no secondary oxide. So no secondary oxide will be released. And finally, okay, and finally, yeah, not enough space. Excuse me. So with this, fertilizations will not occur. Okay. So choose any three. Excuse me. Now, diagram 11.2 shows how shows the structure X that found in the endometrium during the pregnancy, which is the placenta. So explain the role of X in relation to the structure R. Structure R. Structure R. Or this one. Corpus luteum. Okay, in diagram 11.1. Wait, I see it. Okay, we have enough space for that. So first, we need to mention what is the placenta's function. So it acts as a endocrine organ. Okay, so placenta acts as an endocrine organ. Why? Because it will secrete progesterone or estrogen. Okay, because these two will secrete these two hormones, progesterone or estrogen. And then After the fourth month of pregnancy or after the corpus luteum degenerate, okay, after the corpus luteum regenerate or the fourth month of pregnancy, then the what you call placenta will take over the role of corpus luteum. Okay, so it will take over the roles of to secrete the what you call estrogen and progesterone. So why he want to do so? This is to maintain the thickness of endometrium wall. So this is to maintain the thickness of endometrium wall. Okay, choose two. Okay, now diagram 11.3 shows two types of what you call that? Show two types of contraceptive method, which is condom and contraceptive pill. So newly married couple are not yet ready to have children. So they have chosen two contraceptive method, which is shown here. So discuss the advantages and disadvantages of this contraceptive method. All right, so before that, let us see the first one. We need to talk about the advantages first. Let's talk about advantages. Now, first point, this you will be able to control your pregnancy or control your birth or control unwanted pregnancy. So, okay, you will be able to prevent the unwanted pregnancy. Okay, then improve the harmony in marriage. Okay, so it means that kid is the problem. Reduce the abortion. Abortion is we call the guguran. Okay, where where we are not where the what you call that, the pregnancy suddenly went wrong, and is cheaper. The method is cheaper and easily to get available. Okay, and but it's not a permanent method, because sometimes maybe for now they don't want babies, maybe after that they want. So it's a good temporary way, and not it does not involve surgical. Okay, it does not involve surgical. Now, for the next one, however, they will always, when we say there's an advantage, there will always disadvantage. Okay, and we are talking about discuss. Okay, one of them. So let's see. First, the pill must be taken every day, or the condom must be used every time in the course. Okay, when you are trying to undergo the process, you must use the condom, or you have to take the pill to control it. And these pills normally will cause hormone imbalance. Okay, it will cause a hormone imbalance, and while for the what I call for the condom, it might cause not uncomfortable, not comfortable, and maybe will cause allergic, because it's made up of rubber. So some of the skin, okay, some of people they might have a skin at the skin, their skin might allergic to the rubber made product. Okay, not just male but also for female as well. So these are the advantages, and how we gonna give the marks is at least one and one disadvantages must be mentioned. You must at least mention one. Okay, you must at least mention one. Okay, wait, is there any? Okay. Okay, so there are other answers involved as well. So let me show you for extra answers because there are quite a lot of answer for this. So let me show you. If you are using, this is the extra answer that I add off. So let's say if there's a, for condom, if you are writing one by one, so if you are talking about the advantage of condom, so you are able to plan the pregnancy, control birth, this is okay. And it prevents of sperms from entering the uterus, means that no fertilizations occur. Improve the harmony, okay, in marriage, or we saw we say it prevents STD. STD means what you call that? STD is we call sexually transmitted disease. Okay, like AIDS or this, and it will reduce abortion. Okay, cheaper, easily, this one no problem, not a permanent method and not involve surgery. Now, for the disadvantage, first, condom must be used in every intercourse. If feel uncomfortable, can cause allergic and possible to leak. Okay, now for the what you call that, for contraceptive pills, the advantage is it will be able, this is the same, so we can just skip. So it prevents the ovulation when, or you say primary follicle does not develop, or you say secondary oocyte does not form, or you say no fertilizations. It can improve the harmony in marriage, reduce the abortion. Okay, cheaper and easily available, not a permanent methods, and does not involve surgery. Okay, most of it are mentioned just now in the schema. So for the disadvantages, pills must be taken every day. Feel uncomfortable, can be cause allergic. This is called medical allergic. Okay, and the pills will cause hormonal imbalance. Okay, so this is how. If you write it this way, also acceptable. Because sometimes, right, there are two way here. So maybe the answer you do maybe just according to one of the product, then it's acceptable. Okay, it's acceptable. Now, let's continue with this one. Diagram 11.4 shows the physical and health problem faced by a married couple. So this is the blockage of fallopian tube. This is the obese with heart problem. Okay, so a couple do not have a child, although more than 10 years married. They plan to have a child biologically. So explain what are the advice and suggestions you can give to them. Okay, so you need to mention in this case, you need to mention about the what you call. You need to mention about the how to say, at least one method must be mentioned or one lifestyle must be mentioned. This is or and okay, one lifestyle must be mentioned. Okay, so okay, there are several sample and answers involved, like just now what I said. Okay, so let us see the sample answer one. Okay, sample answer one. There are several sample answer involved. So first, you can mention about IVF, in vitro fertilizations. Okay, in vitro fertilizations. So where the ovum or secondary oocyte will be taken out from the ovary, or we say from the wife. Okay, then the sperm from the husband, okay, will fertilize with the what I call ovum outside the body, or we say in a petri dish. Okay, then the zygote will divide during the process. The zygote will divide okay, to form an embryo, or we call it egg cell body. And then the embryo is inserted back into the wife uterus for implantation. Okay, so this is the sample answer number 1. Okay, this is the sample answer 1. Now let's see the second answer. Okay, the second type of answer. Okay, sample answer 2. Now, still you can also add another one we call the surrogate. What you call that? The surrogate mother. OK，mean 异母同胞啊，我们讲叫做代孕母亲。OK，where the same way the ovum or secondary oocyte is taken out from the wife, then the sperm of a husband, okay, the process is still the same. The answer is almost the same. Okay, nothing changed. Inside a petri dish, the sperm put inside a petri dish, and then the zygote will divide or mitosis into the what you call into an embryo or egg cell body. Then, but the embryo now, instead of back to the mothers, because somehow this is blocked, maybe will cause effect, so it will insert it into the surrogate mother's uterus. So this second answer is actually surrounded on the surrogate mothers. Now for the sample answer 3, okay, so we're gonna talk about surgery. Okay, remove the block. So we can do it by surgery. Okay, the surgery is used to remove the blockage. Okay, remove the blockage, and this will enable the secondary oocyte or the embryo to move for implantation. So means that now you will not block; they can move for implantation. And also at the same time, so this is the what you call that? This is the for sample answer 3. Okay, the top part, the top part. Okay, now then for the lifestyle part. Okay, for the lifestyle, so practice a healthy lifestyle. Okay, practice a healthy lifestyle. Okay, maybe I will change a bit the color. Practice the healthy lifestyle. Okay, or you say exercise regularly, anything. So and then also practicing a balanced diet. Okay, balanced diet. So you can add like 3-2, okay, or you can make it like 3-2, okay, 3-2 or 4-1, okay. So means that the answer here needed is 3 green. Sorry, you can like 3 red plus 1 green, or 4 red plus 1 green. Sorry, 2 green just now. Okay, you can add like this, the answer. Okay, you see, do not forget because he had in these questions, Why we need to do for 2? Because he has mentioned, okay, he has mentioned about 2 things. You see, this is more on the, this is the health problem, this is the physical problem, so it's different. There are 2 of them, so you need to mention both for husband and wife. Okay, so out of this 20 marks, how many marks that you get? Okay, 16. Not bad. Okay. Okay, not bad. So, all right, I will send this into the group. Okay, now I send this into the group. Okay, then you guys proceed with Gerda questions. Okay, you guys proceed with Gerda's questions. So for the Gerda's one, right? Yeah, first question is 6, 6, 7. Okay, so I give you 20 minutes. Okay, please do question 1, 2, and 3. Okay, question 1, 2, 3. 做，都12点，对，
我带妈咪去打包，
啊
你要打包吗？
要
啊？
要
妈咪讲还要先去打包，
啊，我要打包
打包。
啊，嗯。 Done? Can we discuss now? Okay, good. Your term done. Okay, 俊杰做了吗? Okay, good. So let's discuss the what you call that, the answer. Okay. So let's discuss the what you call that. Let's discuss the answer. Okay, so let's see. Diagram 1.1. Okay, shows the cross section of a leaf. So we have a cell R and S. So name the cell R and cell S. So cell R is, okay, periset mesophyll cell. Okay, periset mesophyll cell. While for cell S is spogy mesophyll cell. Okay, now for state one structural difference between R and structural difference between R and S. Wait. Okay, for cell R, okay, the cells are arranged. The cells are arranged closely and tightly. Sorry. Closely and tightly. 哎呀，这写，对，我一个一个写哦。哎。The cells are arranged closely, tightly, and vertically. Okay, for number two, the cells have high density of chloroplast. Okay, for the third one is normally a regular shape, or we say rectangular shape. Okay, so this is for cell R. Now for cell S, the cells are arranged loosely. So the cells have low density of chloroplast. Okay, and it's irregular shape. Okay, so choose any one of them. Choose any one of them. Okay, now diagram 1.2 shows the structures of a component in a plant cell. So what is the function of the components shown? So it's the site for photosynthesis. Okay, it's a site for photosynthesis. So state the name of the structure S and the stage of photosynthesis that occur in structure X. So this is called thylakoid. It's called thylakoid, and the stage is light dependent reactions. Okay, it's on during the light dependent reaction. All right. So now, so this is the first questions. For second questions, diagram shows a type of nucleic acid. This is the one. So name the part of P and Q. So P is actually the hydrogen bond. Okay, hydrogen bond. While Q is actually the, normally we call pentose sugar, or if you don't want, you can say is the deoxyribose sugar, also can. But normally we call it pentose sugar. Now state the functions of nucleic acid in diagram 2.1 in an organism. So now first, what is the functions of nucleic acid? Okay, so it's the carrier of the genetic information or hereditary what you call that information. For second one is also the determinant of characteristic. Okay, for is also the determinant of relation, the characteristic of, or we say the determinant for phenotype, genotype, or traits in living organism. Now, state one characteristic of nucleic acid in what you call that diagram 2.1. So first, it consists of two polynucleotide chain. Okay, polynucleotide chain. And then the two chain will intertwine together and form a double helix. Okay, and the third one is the nitrogenase. There are four different nitrogenase base, which is adenine, guanine, thymine, and cytosine. So what he's trying to say here is okay, the nitrogenase base for DNA will be adenine, guanine, thymine, or cytosine, or there is four different nitrogenase base. So choose only one of them. Now, for B, diagram shows a process that occurs during the process protein synthesis. This is how. So explain the effect of protein synthesis if the transcription, this is the transcription, the process of transcription fail to occur. So first, the mRNA will not able to form. Okay, the mRNA will not able to form, or we say there's no codon occur. So this will cause the translation process fail. So causes no translation process to occur. And with this, there will be no protein synthesis, or no polypeptide chain will be produced. So choose any two from here. Now, for number 3, diagram shows a metabolism process that occur in plant. Okay, so this is how. So state the numbers, the name of the product. Okay, the product released here, and also the product of this process and the type of metabolism. So this is the product is glucose. Of course, after this process will be glucose, and the types of metabolism will be anabolism. Okay, which is production. So explain the metabolism type, which is the anabolism. What is anabolism? So it's a process of synthesis the complex molecule from simple molecule. Okay, remember, you cannot use large, big, or small molecule. Cannot. Okay, from simple to complex. Now, the necessity of enzyme in metabolism is to speed up the biochemical reaction in the cell. So diagram 3.2 shows the effect of enzyme on the activation energy of a reaction. So this is how. So state the meaning of activation energy. So it's actually the energy needed to break the bond. Okay. So it's the energy that needed to break the bond in the substrate molecule before the reaction occurs. So how enzyme affect the rate of reaction? Okay, it can reduce or decrease the activation energy. First, it can reduce or decrease the activation energy of the reaction. And second, it will help to speed up the reaction. Okay, so this will help to speed up the reaction. Two marks. Okay, now slew. So there are total 667 for question 1, 2, 3. So please let me know your, can you please let me know your marks? Okay, please let me know your marks. Or any other questions or any questions that you want to discuss. Okay, okay. Mhm. Okay. All right. Okay. So, okay, not bad. So I guess I will stop here for today. So you might continue since we, okay, remember Sunday no class because we have already I mean we have already recovered here. Okay, so you can see the our what you call our class okay, we have already covered okay, all the class for December. So I would for the New Year Eve we will call it a holiday. All right. So please continue to do question 4. Question finish the whole bahagian A. Okay, finish the whole bahagian A. Okay, like I mentioned. So I guess that's all for today. See you. Bye bye. 好，拜拜。Okay, see you.